There's plenty of muck in British farming, but rather less brass. Farmers are caught in a pincer between aggressive supermarkets, which, in the tightly consolidated British Isles, sees power lie firmly with shopkeepers, and rising input prices. Agriculture, which covers 3/4 of the land in Britain, is under pressure on several fronts. Here in Cumbria, one of the milk cradles of Britain, dairy farmers have joined the national outcry against supermarkets and processors cutting the price of milk. But there are other issues. Extreme weather conditions in the US and the UK have sent feed costs spiralling. This has raised the cost of producing chicken by 10p a kilo since February. Farmers in July threatened to pour their milk down the drains rather than sell it at a loss. A move which prompted retailers and processors to do a U-turn of sorts and defer proposed price cuts. Small consolation to farmers, who say they have cut their costs to zero and are struggling to scratch a livelihood out of the land.
We've put every single cost we can, and the thing is, if we hadn't, we wouldn't be the people we are. And in industry, when somebody discovers a secret, they keep it to themselves. In farming, if a man discovers how to grow more barley or how to fatten a bullock easier, we hold an open day and we tell all our neighbours we're the most efficient industry there is.
Yet the British government believes there are still things that farmers can do.
I don't think it's for government to force a structure on the industry. The industry has to largely sort this out for itself, but I'm ready and willing to play my part. We've got the heads of agreement on a voluntary code of practice between processors and farmers. We need to turn that into the full code by the end of August. Then we need to start building up producer organisations to get farmers to actually work together so they have some clout in the marketplace.
Milk was a hot topic at this gathering of farmers in the north of England. But beyond the milking parlours, farmers are also fretting about new EU regulation which could force land out of production. The government says it is on the case, arguing Britain's corner in the European negotiations, drip-feeding rural investments and offering various supports. Yet these should be the best of times. A rising global population means more mouths to feed and produce to sell. Some farmers are rising to the challenge, improving production by changing feeding or fertilising methods. Others, though, are in no mood to be preached to. Louise Lucas, Financial Times, Cumbria in northern England.